Tell me she's gonna start today. Tell me she will start. That was awful easy. I love it. So, today's topic of discussion is going to be letting go. And why am I pointing at my bike? I'm not letting it go, but I want to talk about letting go, because why do I have this old bike that leaks and runs funny and takes up space? Well, let's get on the road and we'll talk about it. But first, let's make sure all the tubes look dry. Nothing on the ground, okay. Why am I not talking about motorcycle stuff? Because I'm a moron, folks. Jeez. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for riding with me today. I'm John, this is Road Reality, and I don't talk about motorcycle stuff anymore. Just Legos and whatever pops into my head. Not Legos, Lego, excuse me. Anyway, I am tooling around today, exercising my KZ. Yeah. So about this bike, you've seen it on the channel before. It sometimes doesn't start, sometimes leaks. I don't have a proper place to store it. I don't have the knowledge or time to maintain it, but yet I keep it. So today I want to talk about letting go. So we're not going to talk about loved ones. We've talked about that enough, I think. But letting go of personal belongings, following the Marie Kondo, if it doesn't bring you joy, let it go thing. I didn't actually watch that stuff. I'm just going off of what my wife and her friends have told me. So yeah, bear with me if I'm getting a little bit of the facts wrong. Anyway, I have a penchant for collecting things. I get into Harley shirts, I got 55 of them or whatever. I get into bikes, I've got 3 of them. They're a little harder to store and procure and maintain, so luckily I've limited myself to 3. Ooh, this bike is running good today. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If your bike's running good, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. Haha, see what I did there? Anyway, I cracked myself up, but I want to talk about letting go of collections of things. I have a number of gas and electric powered RC cars that's radio controlled for the uninitiated from the late 90s, early aughts. My buddy Angelo and I used to go around and collecting slot cars and running RC cars all the time. Oh yeah, that's the way to pass 16,800 miles. Hell yeah, love it. Grass in the road, bad mower, man, bad. So we have, I have amassed quite the collection of slot cars. They're Scalextrics, 1/32 scale, I think, and they've been sitting in the box in the basement for like 20 years. They're doing nothing. I don't play with them. They don't bring me joy. Sometimes they're fun to look at, but generally I don't really do much with them. If anybody wants them, call me up. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Or, since I can't talk today, an offer you can't understand. But I digress again. So now I'm getting into this Lego thing, and I've amassed quite the starter collection of Lego kits. It's a sickness, it really is. I've got a bunch of videos that I recently put out that have me riding around to get Lego. It's what I do. And I wish I'd brought a second camera, because you would have seen me roll my eyes right there, but I didn't feel like messing around with it today. So how do you let go? That is what I'm asking you, folks. So all of that is a backstory as to my mentality and sort of some of the things I've been into, which makes sense when you look at the Lego now, because I'm collecting all the cars and bikes and other stuff that is vehicular related, or vehicle adjacent, if you will. It's a lot of fun to search around and find different kits, and now I'm getting into the used ones, and it's really, there's a whole economy there. I mentioned it before, but this is just a wild little hobby to have, and it's wildly expensive too. My God, my credit card is on fire right now. It is absolutely not happy with my purchasing decisions. Wait till my savings account finds out. It's gonna go ape. And I tried to come up with a PG version of that, but I couldn't. Anyway, we are getting on to 108. Oh yeah, we're gonna head into Olney, a little town that used to have its own toy store, but it closed. Oh yeah, oh, we gotta cut through the neighborhood. Oh yeah, let's do that. This was the route that Jason and I from Ironborn Rider took way back in January, I guess it was. Yeah, good times. So what does all that backstory mean? Well, it means that I have a hard time letting go, as most of you probably do. I mean, I know people that have one car or one bike, or one car and one bike, and they just make do. How do you do that? Me, I gotta have the change of pace every once in a while. I gotta get out on the Kawasaki's, because and I don't get bored of the Harley. I get bored of riding the same roads on the Harley all the time. So the same roads on a different bike feels completely different. And I don't have a map, and I'm in a neighborhood that I'm not really familiar with. Oh, this ought to be fun. So if you have any tips for helping people let go, that would be awesome. Feel free to share those in the comments below. I get to go, you stop, thank you. But that's that issue of letting go. That's why I still have both my Kawasaki's and my Harley. Oh God, that was a hard speed bump. Check out that. Speaking of letting go, that's old Gen 1 MR2, I think. Nice, 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 nice. A little filthy, but still a nice car. Anyway, yeah, I can't let go. I have a real big problem letting go. I collect. I think the two things are interconnected. If you're a collector, you're gonna have a hard time letting go. And if you have a hard time letting go, you end up collecting things. See how that works? Both ways, my friends, both ways. But I really do have a problem with letting go and then collecting stuff. I just gotta have them all. Huh, that's a little introspection for you today. I encourage you to do the same. Right now I'm gonna do a little inspection. No gas in the line there. No gas in the line there. Hey, we're doing great. We're 3 for 3 on checks today. Woohoo! Things running hot though, let me tell you. So it might sound hypocritical to say, I have a hard time letting go, and then I'm gonna offer you some tips for how to let go. But before I do, I wanna mention my Vaquero, because some of you might be wondering, well, John, you traded in your Vaquero real easy, didn't you? And yes, I did, because that bike had bit me and I wanted to get rid of it because I couldn't get comfortable on 2 wheels until it was gone. That was the mentality, and it worked. So in that case, you want to get rid of something, just break it. Maybe you won't want it anymore. I don't know. But beyond that, it takes some deep introspective thinking to get down to the root cause of why you want something, and it's going to take some even deeper thinking to get rid of said something. So like in the case of my bike here, the hard line would be, hey, you don't need 3 bikes, and this thing doesn't run great, needs a bunch of work, yada, 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 ain't worth much, just get rid of the damn thing. But on the flip side, it's not worth much, and it doesn't cost much to maintain or to insure, so I just keep it. And I probably shouldn't have this or the bobber, but hey, I haven't made the hard choice to get rid of them yet. Now, if a Z900 RS came along for $6 grand, I would probably sell both of these bikes and get that. That's probably what would happen. Hey, we came out of that road one time. That was fun. Now, did we look at the KZ much earlier? No, we didn't. Look at this thing. Yeah. So that's the gist of today's video is, why do you keep things? Why don't you let them go? I mean, look at this oil leak. That doesn't look good. But I clean it off every year. It keeps getting dirty, but it never leaks. And you can see it's got a sight glass down here. Hold on, let me take my helmet off. There you go, you can see the sight glass down there, right in the middle. And it looks low now, but if I were to stand this bike up, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. You can see that bike's almost vertical and it's pretty full. So plenty of oil. Doesn't leak much, but boy, does it make a hell of a mess. Look at that again. So that's the moral of the story, is sometimes you have to let things go. After some more thinking, I'm not getting rid of this bike. Nope, not happening. One of these days I'll actually get her fixed up. One of these days. But are you a collector? Are you a collector of things? And I'm not talking about hoarding. Hoarding involves like keeping trash and other things like that I don't think it's the same thing. Collecting is more you have a hobby that has a lot of things you can buy for it, and you collect all of them, or as many as you can afford to. Unfortunately for me, I could afford to buy so many Lego kits. So hey, if you want to see videos of them on the channel, let me know in the comments below, or let me know if I should open up a second channel to put all the Lego stuff on. Either way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start attaching GoPros to Lego kits and driving them around. I'm a goofball. But this is the smile of somebody who's happy. Or at least happy right now. Later, I'll be unhappy. Guarantee you. Happiness is not a constant. Happiness is a change, and it really depends on how you look at things. So keep that in mind when you're chasing happiness or watching other people on YouTube or social media. Oh, we're so happy. Yeah, they're only showing you the tip of the iceberg. Underneath the water, there's a ton of stuff that they're not showing you. Just like my hand was probably out of frame there. It happens. So that's my message of the day. Do some hard searching in your soul. Figure out what's important, what's not. Get rid of the unimportant stuff. Learn to let go. It's something I got to work on too. But hopefully I've helped you out a little bit. And well, one last shot of the SR before we go head off into the sunset. And I think I've said all I need to say. So I will bid you farewell. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're staying healthy and happy and safe. And remember to reframe your experiences. And also like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Piss my KZ7 off, okay? And since she hasn't started in the last few videos, we're gonna see if this old girl's gonna start now. Key on, kickstand up, clutch in. Hey! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Have a great day, folks. See you all in the next video. John out. Oh, this bump sucks. Oh, good gracious. All right, take it easy.